Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video we cover match 4 of the IPL between Rajasthan Royals and Chennai Super Kings. Welcome to the Wordpandit Premier League, part of the Wordpandit original series. We cover cricket and we learn some words with the contexts here, right? We had an absolute run feast last night, right? And the crazy hitting that we saw yesterday was part of a blistering display by Sanju Samson, right? 9 sixes in the innings. It was like effortless, right? What we saw. As far as the game goes, I think it was a little bit of a damp squib, right? Right at the end. The intent from Chennai never came in the chase, right? And as far as Rajasthan Royals are concerned, I think they would be super happy, right, with this start. Good signs for them for this season, right? They've got their big two missing still. Butler and Stokes are not there in the team, and still they got this absolutely magnificent display from Sanju Samson. Sanju Samson seems to be making a strong case for himself, right, with this display. The word blistering that we're using for his batting here, it refers to the third meaning of the word in this particular case, which means extremely fast, forceful or impressive. That is how his innings was last night. Samson set a blistering pace for the innings. Synonyms for this in this context are very fast, at a breakneck pace, impressive, scorching, blinding. So something which is extremely fast or forceful, that's what you refer to. But the word blistering has a couple of other meanings as well. And the first of these meanings is blistering heat. Very intense. So it's used for heat. When you say intense, blistering summer heat was hard to bear, right? So that's meaning number one. Meaning number two is, now if you express blistering criticism of something, you express it with lot of vehemence, with a savage, vicious, fierce way, in a severe or harsh or sharp way, right? So you deliver something with a lot of sharpness, with a lot of harshness, right? So for example, the government of India right now is under a blistering attack from the opposition over the new farmer bills, right? So that's a blistering attack on the government itself. So it is with something with a lot of sharpness and with a lot of harshness, right? There's a savage quality attached to it when it is used in the context of criticism. So you can use it in the context of heat, you can use it in the context of criticism, or you can use it to mean something which is extremely fast, forceful or impressive, like Sanju Samson's innings was last night. Absolutely blistering innings. He had a couple of cameos as well. In fact, Jofra Archer's last over heroics were also where he slammed Lungi and Giri all over the park, right? That was also another blistering effort, completely unexpected. In a way, blew CSK away. And continuing on the same aspect, right? That last over blistering performance from Jofra Archer on the one end, and a horrendous performance, right? Which is extremely unpleasant, horrifying, terrible performance from Lungi and Giri, who bowls 2 no balls and gives 2 sixes on them in the last over, 4 sixes in the last over, 30 runs in the last over. We had one such over earlier in the innings. Really rare to have 230-run overs in one single innings. Piyush Chawla was taken to the cleaners by first by Sanju Samson, and then we had Jofra Archer coming in right at the end. CSK seemed to have made it back into the contest, seemed to have put the brakes on the scoring, probably aiming at, they were thinking they would be able to control it to 195, maybe 200 max. And then you had the absolutely dreadful, horrific, frightful, awful, terrible, shocking, appalling over from Lungi and Giri, where he was taken all over the park in that particular over. He was ripped apart, right? So terrible bowling, and I believe Dhoni did a good job in the post-match press conference. Did not name anyone. There was a subtle reference to the no balls. Did conceal his anger, but I guess it was pretty apparent where it all went wrong for them. Last word for today, too little, too late. This has been an issue with some of the chases that CSK has done in the past as well, and in fact in some of the games that Dhoni has been involved in over the last few years for India as well. You just don't see the intent, right? And the effort which is put in at the end can be said it is too little, too late, right? It is not enough of something. It should have been provided earlier, right? So the effort comes, but it is too less, it's not enough, and it is just too late, not at the right time, right? The 3 sixes in the last over by Dhoni, too little, too late, inconsequential in the larger picture. There are lots of things which are circulating around. If you go and read some memes, they say the 3 sixes of Dhoni were equivalent to the AY in an OK ray. They were as useful as an AY is in an OK, right? And that's their impact on the game. They say he did it for run rate, but not so early in the tournament you really need to worry for the net run rate and try to get as close to the score as possible. In cricket, you always like to see a contest. You like to see teams trying. You might get bowled out, but at least you got to try and push yourself so that you can win. Probably if that onslaught had come earlier, maybe CSK would have gotten closer. Maybe we would have had a nail-biting finish, but we did not. Instead, what we had was something which was too little, something which happened too late, something which was not enough, something which was deficient, destitute, bereft of quality and intent, and lacking in quality and intent, right? So that's what we got. So this is what we had in yesterday's match. Hope you've liked this analysis video. Hope you've liked the 3 words for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Prashant from Wordpandit signing off. In case you have any questions, you can always get back to us on these numbers. Thank you very much for watching this video, and happy learning.